What's going on, everybody? What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good evening. We hope that everybody is doing good, staying blessed, staying safe, taking care of yourself out there. You know, as always, you guys, we've been on a little hiatus, a little break for a couple weeks. You know, had to get back on track. You know, make the long story short, take care of some things, you know, get back on the swing and get back into, you know, doing what we do, you know, so on and so forth. So everything is all good, y'all. As we always say, Allah is the greatest, you know, going through life, dealing with everyday issues, everyday things, you know, getting back on our feet, getting our situation straight for those that don't know, and just, you know, staying focused, being grateful, being happy, you know, just about simple things, staying blessed, and, you know, doing what we need to do. So we can't put no more simple than that, y'all. So out here working, getting things together, and, you know, getting back on our feet. Oh man, getting stuff back on track. It's just been so much stuff going on. And the beautiful part, the good part is we still have so far to go. You know, this is the first season of the Queen Mimi Radio Show, and whew, we are learning and growing and doing so much. And we just had this talk with our husband and just gave ourselves a little pat on the back. You know, just been proud, been happy with ourselves, loving ourselves, and pushing ourselves. And we can go on and on. With everything that's been going on, we made a promise. We know we said this already a million times that no matter what, them the three main words, no matter what, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. I don't care how hard it gets, what bumps we face, trials, tribulations, all that stuff. We have the power, the strength, you know, the drive, the perseverance, and things have gotten hard, y'all. You know, income done went a little slim. You know, people whew, try to come at every angle they can, but like we said, and we've grown. And it was so crazy because we didn't really catch that. We don't really give ourselves, you know, a pat on the back, you know, like we should. We don't really take the time like we should to really sit and reflect on the things that's, you know, going on and how far we done came and everything, you know, and everything we done did. And having the balls and the nerve to step out of the norm from everything we've seen, from everybody we've been around, and just, you know, do something different. And we sitting here doubting ourselves, you know, feeling like we failing everybody and, you know, what we doing ain't enough, but it is. We doing what we can. And we say this to you guys too. We put so much pressure on ourselves, and we know a lot of people do too, whether you male or female. We put so much pressure on ourselves, like I'm not doing enough. I'm not there when everybody needs me. I'm not being the best mom, the best dad, the best husband, wife, whatever the case may be. And you know, you can only deal with sometimes what life gives you. You know, we wish we could have it all. As Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, you can't, but we wish we could. We definitely wish we do. We know they say money don't buy happiness, but we sometimes would love to find out. just just keeping it real. But you know, through all that, we have realized that, and just talked to our youngest son today, realizing we still have that support when we really think we didn't. We know our kids are growing up, they're getting older, and things are changing. We know things have changed since we left Florida. We've changed over the last 3 years, going on 4 years with learning Islam, becoming a wife of a minister, brother minister, sister captain. Our whole life has changed, but for the good. So we not complaining about that at all, but didn't kind of realized it, but we didn't really reflect on it, but it did hit us like we changed. We still have a lot of changing and a lot of growing to do. And like we said, we're not complaining about that, but we really didn't sit back while we sitting here comparing ourselves to this person or the next person because of what they doing and you know what we not doing or what we think we ain't doing, but we are. You know, we may not be getting awards or monetized or big like everybody else, and maybe we really don't want to be. We love doing what we do and connecting with people, and we know we got to get paid. We know that. We know the money gonna come. We know that too, but our number one thing is, helping, especially our people and connecting, with the right people. And who knows where it'll lead to? We're not a psychic. We don't know. But what we do know, said this, and we can't say it enough. We know staying in the same spot, not learning from our stupidity, not learning from our mistakes, will keep us in the same little jam that we've always been in. Can't say this enough. Doing the same stuff over and over, we already know. And thinking it's going to end up different, a different result, is a definition of insanity. And one of our reasons for joining and accepting Islam is because we realized like what we was doing wasn't working. Same relationships, different dude, just connecting with the wrong people just to exploit and use us for our religion and money and so on and so forth. It wasn't working. And after our last little spiel with people we tried to connect with, professional, business, whatever, we was like, you know what? We finna do this our own way. Enough is enough. We want to do things how we want to do it, how our Father tells us to do it, how our messenger tells us to do it, and we want to do it different. We don't have to do things like everybody wants us to do or how they feel we should do it. There's always more than one way, especially a righteous way. We know everybody ain't with that program, and to each his own. Like we said, we ain't here to judge. It is what it is. But we know the path that we're on now and what we are doing. We're not going to say trying, but what we are doing. And that's doing a lot better. We realize that and know we're not where we really want to be, but Allah's the greatest that we're not back there. We're not being that little weak, no spine, just accepting, arguing. We can go on and on. That little girl we used to be, that's what we call ourselves. Not talking down, but we had a lot growing up to do. We still do. And we can acknowledge that. We was just, man, it was so crazy. We sat talking about husband, we laughing, and we just asked him today. We was like, babe, we've been through a lot going on 4 years. And who knows what's going to be to come. We have no idea, but we have learned and grown so much. And coming from where we was, boy, look at here. That's some growth. Learning just to sit down and listen and know we're not always right, but it's not an attack on our character or who we are as a woman, none of that. And not to take things personal, and it's okay to say like we were stupid, we didn't know any better, we had to learn, we had to change, and like we said, it was either this or we was gonna wind up dead or sitting in somebody's jail. And yeah, we're not really sure how we were looking orange, but yeah, we've been in jail before. It's not fun. We like the little so-called freedom that we have, and do our own little thing and come and go. Y'all know how it goes. But yeah, we that won't work. That won't work. So we gotta put up with some stuff, swallow our pride a little bit, and keep moving. So yeah, and that's what we had to learn. So we sitting here like, yeah, we have grown and come so far, and we don't give ourselves that credit. We didn't realize it, but yeah, we have, and the beautiful thing, what we love and we've accepted is you still have a lot to learn. And we cool with that because it's gonna make us the best version we've ever been and push us to have our own little vision board. We actually working on that now. Actually just got on a little exercise regimen, started that yesterday. Got that on the wall. So we know it's gonna be work. We know it's gonna be a challenge. We used to working out because we played sports when we was in school, so that won't be a problem at all. But other things we pushing, out the norm that we haven't done ever in our life. We pushing ourselves to do, and we know it's gonna be a journey. We know it will be. We know it accepting Islam, but you know, we're not really tripping at all because we know it's gonna make us better, not just for ourselves, but for our kids. They getting older, for our fam. Anyone that wants to jump on the bandwagon, whole 9 yards, for our husband, for all our brothers, our sisters, and that's it. And we very, very excited about that. We are. And we know it's just gonna get better. We've seen worse. We have seen absolutely worse, but um, everything happens for a reason. How crazy. And we didn't care how ugly it got. It happened for a reason. Wasn't a part of our plan. It was a part of Allah's plan, and this where we at. So we finna ride the wave until we catch the right one, and we're gonna keep moving. That's it, y'all. So what we're gonna do, you guys, is take our first break, play some music, and like we said, we know we're probably gonna be a little late with this, but we did want to talk about our girl Cassie in this video. We did it, like we said, we've been off the air for a couple of weeks, but we still gonna come on and talk about it. Being able to sympathize and understand what that girl went through and having to relive that, we definitely want to talk about that. So like we said, y'all, we're discussing it now. Was gone for a couple of weeks, but we still want to talk about it and give her flowers, because a lot of women out there are going through what she went through and having to relive that. That's something we gonna get into it, y'all. We can definitely understand. So like we said, without further ado, you guys, we're gonna play some more music and we will be back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. right, y'all. And just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Like we said, once again, you guys, happy Tuesday. Thank you to everyone for joining in. We appreciate y'all so, so much. Okay. So, like we said before we went into the break, we wanted to talk about no, we late. Been on hiatus for a minute, y'all, so forgive us. But we know we're a little late. Singer, model, actress Cassie Ventura was signed to Bad Boy, was in a relationship with Diddy for quite a while. We all know the abuse and allegations that she want to say suffered and everything that she went through. Um, we actually did not even know about this video until our husband came across it on Instagram, and he initially did try to show us, and we didn't want to watch it, not because we wasn't sympathetic to what she went through, but it was, and we don't think we told him, but it was kind of like a trigger, which it would be for any female that went through something like that. But we did finally watch it, and we can't even say allegedly at this point because we all know that this was a fact of what this young lady went through. You know, we can relate, like being young, you want to get in the industry, whether you're singing, like we said, model, actress, whatever, and you link up with the wrong people. You don't know. Do we know what's going to happen when we get into a relationship? Nope. We never do, because people know how to put on good masks. They know how to put on the act, that fake persona, whole 9 yards, all that. And we fall for it because, like we said, sometimes we don't know no better. Sometimes we like, I want to take care of my fam. I want to get paid. I want to do what I love, whatever the case may be. And, you fall into the wrong thing. But watching this video, any woman that done been through this, it will be a trigger. It will make you literally sick to your stomach. This young lady was trying to get away, realize, okay, you know what, this one for me. We didn't even got to know or talk to. We just know because we've been there. I can't do this anymore. I got to get away. And it looks like that's what she was trying to do. But, dealing with narcissistic men that want to keep you bound, don't want nobody else to have you, but they won't ever treat you right or treat you the way you should. It's like being in the prison. But the bright side, the good thing with that is you can always break out. And once again, that's what it looked like she was trying to do when we finally did watch it. We was pissed. We ain't gonna lie, any woman would be. We pretty sure her family was. Her husband spoke out about it and just said the truth. Like, you're not a man. And y'all can take this however you want to take it, but any woman or man that claims to love somebody and you harming them, and yes, we said women too, because women do it, it ain't as common, but it happens. You are not a grown adult, like you say. We always say everybody ready to be grown until you got to hold yourself accountable, tell the truth, be faithful, be responsible, pay bills. We can go on and on. Everybody want to be grown until it's time to do that. You know what we're saying? And we don't know. Some people do know the pain they inflict on other people, the mental health you inflict on other people, the permanent scars, the permanent memories. So not only did this young lady have to go through this in the spotlight, she had to relive it in the spotlight. And ironically enough, we glad we didn't. We still have to live with those memories. We are deleting them, got most of them out of our system, and we've grown. We're not still walking around holding a grudge. As messed up as it was, yeah, we went through it, but we learned a lot from it. One of the main things we learned is like how we want to be treated. And for somebody not to just say they love us, but show us. And yeah, there we said we found that in our husband. Didn't ask a thing from us, didn't exploit us, didn't use us. And we happy that she did. She's married now, got 2 beautiful kids and whole 9 yards, and we happy for her. And got paid. One time, yeah, she got paid too, baby. Hey, we ain't mad at you. And it ain't about the money. Don't get us wrong, but Yeah, I'm saying it does help. Wish we could have got paid. Nobody even believed us. But we glad she got her, redemption. There we say it. We actually glad because when that I think the lawsuit first came out, like we actually believed her. A lot of women say that, and we ain't there. Obviously, we not face to face with whoever they saying, allegedly, SA, whatever. But you common sense. You put two and two together. So obviously, like we said, we don't know Cassie personally. We ain't been in her circle, but we just heard everything. We read all the allegations, all that. And we like, come on, Diddy. We grew up listening to you, man. We looked up to you, loved your music. Now it's like we don't even want to see your face. And we all know this man went on TikTok trying to do an apology video. I felt disgusted with myself. I hated myself. I didn't like myself. Were you disgusted enough to stop? Were you disgusted enough to let her go? Ladies, gentlemen, if somebody don't want to be with you, take that L and keep it moving. It is what it is. Life goes on. You can't control somebody. They're not your property. They're a human being. We watched this video, this girl on the ground, kicking her like she a slave or something. Like that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's aunt. That's somebody's relative. That people that follow her music, they admire her, whatever the case may be, however you want to put it. Obviously you weren't treating her right. We all could tell. Nobody's perfect. We get it. But if somebody don't want to be with you no more and you not treating them right, obviously you dropped the ball somewhere. Now if they don't want to be with you and you're doing everything for them, they stupid. Different story. But not in this case. So like we said, watching her, it was just like we wanted to go kill him. We just keeping it real. We just keeping it real, y'all. That's unacceptable. She was almost free, which she is now. She is now. Like we said, we're definitely happy for her. She moved on. She's with somebody that loves us, taking care of her, and treating her the way that she should be treated. And having to relive that, it seems like it would be traumatizing. It would be hard. And it is. We like we said, we lucky nothing that happened to us was ever on video. But it was like we still kind of used to. Not anymore. Like we said, we good now. We played in our head over and over. Did I'm going to go back to him because it looked familiar, felt familiar. We didn't think it was another way out. We just accepted it. Blamed ourselves, went through all that. Everything she went through. That's why we say we can sympathize so much because where else you going to go? Who you going to run to? But you going to go to your family and say, oop, I failed again. Yeah, I went back. You want to treat me right? I messed up again. That what you going to tell them? We went through that. Like, I can't face them. I said I was done. I didn't want to do it no more. Wrong. Kept going back. I love him. I'm going to try. He going to be different this time. We're going to make it work. Boy, get out of here. Like we said Sunday on our podcast, people don't change unless they really want to change. And people know what they're doing. We all like to play the role like we don't, but people know what they're doing. They know the damage it's going to cause to you, how it's going to hurt you, try to destroy you if you allow it. But it's evil. They already know. But we just wanted to talk about that to tell any woman, whether you just getting out of it, hopefully you're still not in it, or you feel like you can't come out of it, you're looking at living proof that you can, not just with us, with Cassie, with any woman that's out there. Somebody out there, we hate to say, going through that right now, and they feel like they trapped, it's their fault. I should have kept my mouth shut. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did that. We all done been through it. And like we said, we just talked about this with our husband a couple of days ago. It's so crazy. Everything we saying. No lie. And maybe we could have. but you can't control the other person. When you're trying to talk to them, tell them, whatever your pet peeves are, whatever rub you the wrong way, if they do something and you're trying to talk to them and then they take it the wrong way and take it out on you, or they had a bad day, that you can't control, but you can control number one. And remember, like, you have control over your life. You have control over your whole destiny. Who you want to be, who you want to be around, what you will, what you won't put up with. You have control over that. And we as women, men too, sometimes forget that. Because it's not like you got people telling you in your ear, you can do whatever, or I believe in you, or you're doing good, or they always saying positive things to you, even when you're at your lowest point and you messing up like crazy. They kick you while you down instead of, what, baby, you're going to be all right. You got this. Keep going. I know it ain't easy right now. It ain't fair. We don't have too many people like that around us. So one of the reasons when you're not hearing that, like, being said to you, you start saying negative things to yourself. And we all know we could be our own, what we call worst enemy. We know we was, but we had to change that. Like, say something nice. What did you do that was good and positive today to help somebody, or, take care of yourself? Used to be, you stupid. You should have shut up. You should have walked away. And we probably should have. Scratch that. We should have, you know. And that would be the only thing we'll blame ourselves for, was ignoring the red flags and not walking away and staying gone like we should have. But we did learn. And we eventually walked away and stayed gone. Yeah. Don't speak to him. Ain't got no hate, no animosity or whatever, but we cut him out of our life. Family, friends, relationships, business, whatever. Because now we know through Islam that we know better. We deserve better. And we learning more and more, and we always going to be learning on how to love ourselves through Honorable Elijah Muhammad's teachings. Can't say that enough either, y'all. It is what it is. How to really love ourselves. And number one thing, pretty sure Herbert can back us up on this, is not caring. Not caring anymore. What people think, say, do, whatever. What you gonna do? Can't do nothing about that. They're gonna talk about you, gossip, slack talk, whatever. What you doing? They ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna succeed. Do it anyway. They're already talking about you. They down you already. Why not? Just saying. There's so many things in this world that we can't control. There's so much going on right now that we can't control. And once again, we are glad she found the strength to walk away, and then let alone tell her story, knowing like some people are going to believe me, some people won't. Nobody believed us till this day, but it is what it is. It's okay. We know what happened, and we believe that the truth always comes out, because it does. So, life goes on. You can find the bright side, the beauty, the brightness. There we said, your happily ever after, if you will. Find your prince, whatever the case may be, and continue on and be the best version of what you can be. And like we said, once again, that's up to you. Not to nobody else, but it's up to you. You know, used to give so many people so much power, so much control. Oh my goodness, be so worried about what they think. We are so glad, and we give all praises to Allah for Elijah Muhammad that we're not there no more. For real. When you take back control of your life, your peace, and your sanity, things change within you, and they change around you. It's like we said, we are happy that we're in a different space, physically, mentally, especially with our faith, spiritually, and we happy that Cassie has gone through that and experienced the same thing. And she may not ever see the show, but we still want to talk about it anyway, just to give anybody that encouragement. You feel like you're stuck, you can get out. It's never impossible. You can do it. It can be done. You just have to have that self motivation in you and realize, you know what, this ain't working. It's absolutely not. And do whatever you got to do. I don't care if it's like you fighting somebody on the streets to get out of it, but you can do it. You have so much power in you, so much strength, and we don't even realize it sometimes. We forget sometimes. But when we remember, or we feel we somebody to be reckoned with, you can ask our husband. He just told us a couple of days ago, you don't take nothing from nobody. That's because we used to take a lot from a lot of people. So when you get to that point, man, can't nobody, whatever they say, no matter what they do, it can't affect you. It ain't gonna bother you. Okay, you feel like I let you down, I did this, I did that, now what? We're gonna keep reliving the past, or we're gonna move on. So, but we definitely happy, and she's doing a lot better. All of us doing a lot better. For those that's gone through that, anybody, but that's always a good thing. And as far as Diddy, think that video might have sealed the deal for you, bro. Like we said, we're not the ultimate judge, but we don't know what's gonna happen. But everything is building up, and it's gonna come to a head. So we don't know what's gonna be the end result of all that, but at least she got out. Hate to say, unfortunately, a lot of women were not as lucky. And we've heard about it every day. We hear about it on social media, on the news, and we just really shake our head that people can't control their emotion and don't think. Take that 1 second to think. The outcome can be so different, and we had to tell ourselves that too. But we definitely happy for her. Did it? Not so much. Don't know what's gonna happen with your butt, but it is what it is. So with all that being said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and take another break, play some more music, come back, close out, give you all our social media, and we will be back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. All right, y'all, and just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys all our social media where you can guys can come and check us out at on the Queen Mimi Radio Show. First and foremost, you guys can catch us live every Tuesday evening, live 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every Tuesday evening, you guys. And you can check us out on Zeno Radio live 24/7 as well. Just go to zenoradio.com, type in the Queen Mimi Radio Show, and you can hear us live 24/7. Some of our spoken word music we produce with our husband of Military Camp Records. We are both co-CEOs of that as well. And you can hear, for those that do miss the live stream, the most recent episode of the Queen Mimi Radio Show. So y'all can go over there and check us out live on that platform as well. And also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Like we said, we live on that platform every Tuesday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. And we will make sure we subscribe back. We just figured out how to do all that. We sitting here like, I can't subscribe to nobody's channel and it's subscribing to mine. So like we want to make sure we show support as well, you guys. So y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will make sure you subscribe back as well. And just like with the Queen Mimi podcast, you can check out the Queen Mimi Radio Show. Make sure we put this up, you guys, on Apple, Spotify, like we just said, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and of course SoundCloud. That's what our music is. And you can check out the Queen Mimi Radio Show and of course the Queen Mimi podcast on all podcast streaming platforms as well, you guys. So we have great guests, great interviews. We'll talk, we'll topics, which we will be back doing our show with our husband, of course, this Thursday. That will be at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as well. So make sure y'all come through and check us out on that platform as well, you guys. And we will look forward to seeing y'all there as well. So with all that being said, you guys, keep your head up. You can change your life. Save it. To all the ladies out there, if you have any questions, we are a sister captain under the arm of Elijah Muhammad. You hit us up. Fellas, you ever have any questions, you hit our husband up, Mikhail Muhammad. We got y'all. You can get out of it. You can change. Got to be self-motivated. This world, it was a setup, never meant for us to succeed, be great, love ourselves, none of that crap. We got to start relying on other people. We have to. We got one life. We got one shot at it. So let's make sure we're doing this the right way. Well, we got y'all. We've been there. We know how it is. But you have to learn to love yourself. Don't put so much into other people. I hate to say it, but in the end, they always gonna let you down. Because they don't even love themselves. Don't want to get their life right? Nah. Get from around it. Ladies, and yes, we said gentlemen as well. So with all that being said, you guys, y'all stay safe. Take care of yourself out there. And we'll talk to you guys Thursday with our husband, Mikhail Muhammad, on our show. We'll talk in real topics. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to do the same thing as well. We'll talk to y'all later.